How to make everyone like you. And you may think that I will give you 10 points how to change your behavior, how to change your appearance so other people will like you. But I wanted to talk with you about why you even care that everyone likes you. And do you understand that in order to make other people like you have to erase your whole personality? You cannot come across a person with a personality because other people will hate you because it's not possible to show yourself to the world and not getting any hate. And that's why if you want to make everyone like you have to show up to the world as you don't have a personality. You have to have very basic appearance and do not bother anyone. Do not have your opinion. Do not have your own way of doing things. Repeat everything what whole society is doing, and that's how people will like you. But actually they don't like you, but they just can tolerate you because there's nothing outstanding about you and you are not becoming a threat to them. But the moment you express your opinion, you dress up a bit out of the normal societal like dress code, what you wear something what you personally like, because just imagine you're a whole human being with a whole personality, and society even has debates about water as plain things such as water. And people debate that, oh, you cannot drink it from the cup, you have to drink it from the glass. In the other glasses, it tastes different. The ice tastes different depending on the water it was made of. The water itself, depending on the iron, it tastes different. And I like this type of water, I don't like this type of water. And even if you go to the grocery shop, you will see 10 or maybe 20 different brands with just plain water, and everyone is choosing their own because everyone has their own idea how the water should taste. I think this is just a plain thing, just water, and people already have opinion. People are fighting about this, which water they like more, and they're choosing specific kinds. And it is just water. And you expect from yourself that if you do have a personality and you're a human being, you're not water, you're more than water, you at least have some proteins, right? Um, and you expect yourself that you will be liked by everyone. Not everyone likes the same brand of water. You have to accept it and understand that the moment you show up, like even with the slightest personality, that's normal that people will have opinion. Some people won't care about you at all. Some people will hate you. Some people will like you. But just because everyone has their own opinion about other things, small little things, and you have to just accept it. And if you think that there's some kind of tricks or specific behavior what you will make other people like you, no. Most of those bullet points with how to make other people like you are more about fear and rejection and all this stuff. They make you look scary to other people. So they behave better and they don't give their opinion because they're afraid. And you will think that, oh, people are actually liking me. Just because people are scared of you and tolerating you and not expressing their own opinions about you in front of, like, to your face, not behind your back, that does not mean they like you. That only means that they tolerate you. And sometimes just because they're afraid of you and they think that you have more power than them. It's not about liking you. You cannot make people like you. And what you also have to understand that there's lots of people who don't like themselves. They have such a low self-esteem, and even if they find something attractive in you, like your personality trait, your appearance, they will hate it because they cannot have it in their own life. They cannot develop this personality trait. They cannot have this beauty or anything. And how do you expect, if lots of people are very insecure, how do you expect them? How do you expect them to like you if they don't even like themselves? They are not accepting themselves. And how do you expect that they will like you? And those people will mostly like you only if you are weaker, smaller, and less prettier than them. But the moment you have some kind of opinion, you are a bit better than them in a slightest thing, they will hate you. And that's why there is no point of even chasing this idea of making other people like you. Because why you want their approval? They can't even figure out their own life. They cannot develop the personality traits they want to have. And that's why they become jealous of other people who have those things. You're spending your time on adjusting your behavior, your characteristics, your personality, your looks, for people to accept you, to like you. But those people don't like themselves. Why you waste your time? Why you waste your energy on those things? And first of all, you have to think about yourself. You're letting yourself down because you're not accepting the way you are, the way you want to dress, the way you want to express yourself, the opinions you have about the world, every different topic. You are measuring yourself based on them, who they are. Why? You should understand that the only person in the world who has to like you is you. Your personality, your appearance, your skills, everything. You have to like this about yourself. And if you don't like something about yourself in terms of personality, you should work on this and change it, especially if you're young enough. You shouldn't focus on opinions of people who hate themselves and think that, oh, if I do specific things, like tick the box with those characteristics, people will like me. People won't like you because they are not capable of liking you. They did not learn how to like themselves. They did not learn how to like their life. They are not able to like you. And the moment you realize that you cannot make everyone like you, because first of all, there's tons of opinion about anything, how a person should look, how a person should behave, etc., etc. Secondly, there's lots of people who are unsatisfied with their own life and they hate themselves and they will hate you, so you won't make them like you. And the only possible way to make other people like you is to erase your whole personality, and maybe, potentially, most people will like you and tolerate you. But actually not, because there will still be people who think you're smarter than them, more beautiful than them, or you're so humble. You think you're better than everyone. You're not talking to anyone. You keep silent. You're so arrogant, and people will project a lot of things onto you from their head just because they don't have access to you, to your information, and how you actually go through life. And they will project their own things, their own reality onto you. And if they don't like themselves, they will find a way what is wrong with you, what is bad about you. Even the slightest thing. You didn't say hi because you didn't hear them. They'll be like, oh, she's an arrogant girl because she didn't say hi to me back. I will never speak to her again. But the reality was that you just did not hear. And that's not your fault. Those people, they project. They project a lot. And they will hate you. You can be the best person in the world, with the best personality characteristics, appearance, be the smartest. But those people will still hate you, and you cannot fix it. The only possible way is to accept, if you want to show up in this world as you are, your own personality, your own style or opinion, you will irritate those people. Most people won't like you. Some people won't care about you. Some people will be against your opinion, but not against you. That's a different thing, because you will have different opinion with people, but they will still be okay talking to you, and that's totally fine because you cannot have all the same opinions to you. And if you think that you can erase yourself and be happy that everyone likes you, no, you won't be happy, because I also saw a lot of people who are not completely erasing their personality, but the moment they communicate with other people, they mirror the personality of the second person. And they behave the same way, they respond to the jokes that a second person likes, and they try to highlight all the interests of the second person. Yeah, at some point it is nice, it is accommodating towards other person that you are trying to find shared points. But if you're constantly mirroring and never showing yourself, your opinions, and what you actually like, at some point you will realize that around those people you feel extremely lonely, because they don't like you, they like their mirror. They like themselves when they talk to you, because they can see their hobbies, their interests, etc. But you never give yourself to this connection. And at some point you will realize that it is not worth spending your time mirroring other people to feel like, oh, people actually like me, I have lots of people around me. Because first of all, those people will run away the moment you have some bad things in your life, because they were not friends with you initially. They just liked your mirror. Secondly, you will feel extremely, extremely lonely around those people because it's not you. And at some point, you will want other people to know you as you, with your personality, with your traits. Because at some point, you will realize, oh, I have a bunch of people, they know nothing about me. And I myself was once in a company where a person was communicating with me throughout the year. We had lots of events together, we had a shared friend group, and we spent a lot of time together, maybe like a weekly. And 1 year after, they were like, oh, what do you actually do in your free time? I don't know any information about you. But they liked spending time around me. They spent lots of time around me, but they never knew anything about me. And I totally get, because this mirroring thing sometimes is very useful, especially if you don't want to be close with people, but you are still need to communicate with them, so you can use this mirror thing so you can still be with them on the good terms, but do not disclose yourself if you don't want to. But if you're constantly doing this, you will end up being around people who don't know you. If you feel like you want to be known as a person with your own characteristics, this mirroring game might be damaging. You have to understand that it should be selective. Like, I'm not stating that you have to remove this mirror game. Sometimes it's useful, right? But you have to understand that it should be selective. There should be some people around you with whom you stop mirroring and actually expressing yourself. Otherwise, it's going to be very, very lonely. And you probably don't want this. So the overall idea is to highlight for you that it is not possible to make everyone like you. No matter what you do, no matter how you try, you cannot make everyone like you, and you have to accept it. It's not possible to avoid it if you want to have a personality. You instead will find people who choose you, not for your mirror, not for your skills to be nice and quiet, but for you.